Hello and welcome to another episode of Lean Meets AI. In this week's video, I am going to talk you through a new AI that I've been using to help my leadership coaching clients develop their communication skills. And as we know, communication skills are just so important for any leader, particularly lean leaders who are doing things like leading daily huddles, facilitating one-to-ones, coaching the team. It's all communication. Leadership is all about communication. So communication skills are an area that a lot of my clients want to work on. So how have I coped with this in the past? Well, in the past, when leadership coaching clients came to me and said, I want to work on my communication skills or my assertiveness, or even just feeling more confident and competent to speak up in front of people, I would have struggled a little bit because I don't always see my clients in practice. I'm external to the organization. So I was very dependent on what my clients told me in terms of their strengths and areas for development and their practices and behaviors. And I found that sometimes I get clients who are not very aware of their strengths and areas for development, and they're not getting a lot of feedback from their manager or the organization in terms of those things either. So it can be a little bit of a struggle when you don't have that information. So when ChatGPT came out, a few years ago, I started asking my clients to send me in videos of themselves, whether it's leading a meeting or doing a presentation. And what I used to do was take, as much as ChatGPT would give me, which is not a lot a few years ago. It was really poor. And I remember having to really just go through the video myself and analyze it. And even now, I don't find ChatGPT very good for doing that sort of thing. Even any of the GPTs I've tried linked to ChatGPT don't really have good functionality there. But recently, which is what this video is about, I found Yoodli, Yoodli. And I'm so delighted to come across Yoodli because it does a few things for me. First of all, it allows me to upload my client's video with their permission, of course, to Yoodli, and Yoodli will do the whole analysis of the speech or the presentation or whatever it is, and they will provide my client with feedback on things like conciseness, clarity, tone, eye contact, the amount of ums and ahs you have in there. It'll go through the whole thing and it will point out strengths as well as areas for development. So that's one thing less I have to do because it probably does it better than me anyway, let's face it. But that's not to say my human coaching skills are no longer needed. I actually think it's great that AI will do the analysis piece because I feel that the strength in coaching is not giving people feedback, but it's about talking through the feedback you get and understanding it and coming out the other side of the conversation with clarity on the way forward. That's really what coaching is about. So I'm able to do more of that when I have an AI that actually does the analysis and gives the feedback. So I feel it protects and preserves my relationships with my coaching clients as well, which is amazing. And just one more tip, well, two more really. Yoodli also has functions where it will do interview prep with you or your client. So you're able to upload, and there's 5 free uploads, by the way, before you go for the paid version, which is $8 a month, maybe around €10 a month. And so with the interview prep, you can also upload some sort of prep for an interview. It'll give you feedback, or you can do a simulated interview where you can say, if it's a big company, you can put in the company you're going for the interview with, or you can simply just say, here's the type of interview questions I think, might come up, and there'll be a robot on the other end asking you questions. It looks like a human, but it's a robot. And then it will give you feedback on your interview after you have completed answering all the questions. And the other really cool thing it does is role plays. So, and this is one feature I haven't tried, but I am definitely going to now that I've got the hang of Yoodli. But what it does is it allows you to do role plays on whatever issues are cropping up for your coaching clients or for yourself if you're just a leader or manager using this AI. So you tell it the issues that are coming up. So it might be performance issues with an employee. It might be time management for yourself or for your workers or for your team. You basically tell it what the issue is, and it'll role play a one-on-one conversation between you and your employee, and then it'll give you feedback at the end as well, which is